Hello, today we'll be talking about Solrock. Its previous PYC dates are January 29th, 1997, November 20th, 1999, September 10th, 2002, July 1st, 2005, April 21st, 2008, February 10th, 2011, December 1st, 2013, September 21st, 2016, July 13th, 2019, and May 3rd, 2022. I'm surprised that I'm talking about Solrock second, instead of its counterpart Lunatone, as I often remember them being the other way around in the Pokedex. Perhaps it's because people often say Sun and Moon, rather than Moon and Sun. This isn't helped by there being Pokemon games with these names that are referred to as Sun and Moon. It's even more surprising that Solrock, nor Lunatone, are native to the region featured in these games, being ones that have to be transferred in. I imagine this may have been done to make the audience not believe that the game's legendary Pokemon are related to Solrock and Lunatone. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Solrock, the meteorite Pokemon, whose number is 0338. This is what it looks like. Its type is Rock Psychic, ability Levitate, gender ratios, gender unknown, catch rate is 45 or 11.9%, breeding is a group mineral, hatch time 25 cycles, height is 3 foot 11 or 1.2 meters, weight is 339.5 pounds or 154 kilograms. Basic experience yield is 150 in Gen 3 through 4, 161 in 5 plus, 11 degrees fast, EV yield is 2 in attack. Shape is that, has no feet so it has no footprint. Pokedex color is red, I guess. I mean, its eyes are red, but I guess the orange, I mean, they probably had to decide if they wanted to go with brown or red. I get red. It looks more red than brown. Base friendship is 70. Solrock is a dual-type rock/psychic Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. It is not known to evolve into or from any other Pokemon, but it is considered to be a counterpart of Lunatone. Biology: Solrock is a primarily orange, spherical Pokemon. It has 8 yellow, rocky spines extending from the sides of its body and multiple small yellow stony bumps running vertically along its center. On its back are dual rocky mounds situated to the sides of the midline. Its large eyes consist of thick, semicircular, yellow eyelids, through which black sclera and red pupils can be seen. A black ring with 6 extensions surrounds each eye. Solrock relies on solar energy, which it absorbs in groups during daylight. While it is always expressionless, it is able to sense the emotions and thoughts of others. It spins its body to produce intense heat and a blinding light. It is able to stay silent while floating in the air and can be found in caves. It is believed Solrock originated from space, specifically the sun. Game data, NPC appearances, Pokemon Trozei. Solrock is the symbol of the Secret Operation League. Pokedex entries. In Gen 3 in Ruby, Solrock is a new species of Pokemon that is said to have fallen from space. It floats in the air and moves silently. In battle, this Pokemon releases intensely bright light. Sapphire. Sunlight is the source of Solrock's power. It is said to possess the ability to read the emotions of others. This Pokemon gives off intense heat while rotating its body. Emerald. Solar energy is the source of this Pokemon's power. On sunny days, groups of Solrock line up facing the sun and absorb its light. Fire Red and Leaf Green. It absorbs solar energy during the day. Always expressionless, it can sense what its foe is thinking. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, a new Pokemon species rumored to be from the sun. It gives off light while spinning. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. When it rotates itself, it gives off light similar to the sun, thus blinding its foes. In Gen 5, Black and White is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. Black 2 and White 2. Solar energy is the source of its power, so it is strong during the daytime. When it spins, its body shines. In Gen 6, X is Black 2 and White 2's entry. Y is Fire Red and Leaf Green's entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, basically Ruby and Sapphires, but Solrock and Pokemon are now the correct casing. In Gen 8, Sword is Heart Gold and Soul Silver's entry. Shield is Black 2, White 2 and X's entry. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This new Pokemon species is rumored to be an avatar of the sun. The Pokemon gives off light while spinning. Game locations, side game locations, and events. Held items: Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. It has the Sunstone 5% of the time. Black, White, Black 2, and White 2 has the Sunstone 5% of the time, and the Comet Shard in the Dark Grass only 1% of the time. X and Y, it has the Sunstone 5% of the time. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sword, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl has the Stardust 50% of the time and the Sunstone 5% of the time. Stats, base stats. We'll compare Gens 3 through 6 and Gen 7 onward. HP 70, that went up to 90. Attack 95, that stays the same. Defense 85, that stayed the same. Special attack 55, that stayed the same. Special defense 65, that stayed the same. Speed 70, that stayed the same. So this one has a total of 440, and this one has a total of 460. Pokeathlon stats. Type effectiveness, damage normally by fighting, rock, electric, ice, dragon, and fairy. Weak to bug, ghost, steel, water, grass, and dark for double. Immune to ground, resistant to normal, flying, poison, fire, and psychic, all for half. Notes: if gravity is in effect, this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball or is affected by Smackdown or Ingrain. The opponent has the ability Mold Breaker, Turbo Blaze, or Terravolt, or this Pokemon is affected by Gastro Acid, or this Pokemon's ability is replaced. The effectiveness of Ground-type moves is 2, so go from 0 to 2. Learn set by leveling up. 1. Flare Blitz, Morning Sun, Tackle, Harden, Confusion, and Rock Throw. 5. Hypnosis, 10. Rock Polish, 15. Rock Slide, 20. Zen Headbutt, 25. Cosmic Power, 30. Psychic, 35. Stone Edge, 40. Solar Beam, 45. Wonder Room, 50. Explosion. By TM/TR and Sword and Shield, TM08 Hyper Beam, 9 Giga Impact, 11 Solar Beam, 13 Fire Spin, 17 Light Screen, 18 Reflect, 19 Safeguard, 20 Self-Destruct, 21 Rest, 22 Rock Slide, 24 Snore, 25 Protect, 32 Sandstorm, 33 Rain Dance, 34 Sunny Day, 38 Will-O-Wisp, 39 Facade, 40 Swift, 41 Helping Hand, 46 Weather Ball, 48 Rock Tomb, 49 Sand Tomb, 54 Rock Blast, 60 Power Swap, 70 Trick Room, 71 Wonder Room, 76 Round, 78 Acrobatics, 81 Bulldoze, 91 Psychic Terrain, and 98 Stomping Tantrum. For the TRs, TR00 Swords Dance, 1 Body Slam, 2 Flamethrower, 10 Earthquake, 11 Psychic, 15 Fire Blast, 20 Substitute, 25 Psyshock, 26 Endure, 27 Sleep Talk, 29 Baton Pass, 33 Shadow Ball, 36 Heat Wave, 40 Skill Swap, 43 Overheat, 44 Cosmic Power, 46 Iron Defense, 49 Calm Mind, 52 Gyro Ball, 55 Flare Blitz, 67 Earth Power, 69 Zen Headbutt, 74 Iron Head, 75 Stone Edge, 76 Stealth Rock, 77 Grass Knot, 82 Stored Power, and 83 Ally Switch. In Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, TM04 Calm Mind, 11 Sunny Day, 15 Hyper Beam, 16 Light Screen, 17 Protect, 18 Rain Dance, 20 Safeguard, 22 Solar Beam, 26 Earthquake, 29 Psychic, 30 Shadow Ball, 32 Double Team, 33 Reflect, 35 Flamethrower, 37 Sandstorm, 38 Fire Blast, 39 Rock Tomb, 42 Facade, 44 Rest, 48 Skill Swap, 50 Overheat, 57 Charge Beam, 58 Endure, 61 Will-O-Wisp, 64 Explosion, 67 Recycle, 68 Giga Impact, 69 Rock Polish, 70 Flash, 71 Stone Edge, 74 Gyro Ball, 75 Swords Dance, 76 Stealth Rock, 77 Psych Up, 80 Rock Slide, 82 Sleep Talk, 83 Bulldoze, 85 Dream Eater, 86 Grass Knot, 87 Swagger, 90 Substitute, and 92 Trick Room. By breeding is nothing. By tutoring in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, you get Meteor Beam. It's a special rock-type move. Its power is 120, accuracy is 90%, and PP has 10. By transfer from another generation, from 4, it has Ancient Power, 4 through 7 Charge Beam, 6 and 7 Confide, 3 Defense Curl, 3 through 7 Double Team, 3 Double Edge, 3 through 7 Dream Eater, 4 through 7 Embargo, that doesn't work anymore, 4 through 6 Flash, that doesn't work anymore, 3 through 7 Frustration, that doesn't work anymore, 4 through 7 Gravity, and Heal Block doesn't work anymore, 3 through 7 Hidden Power, that doesn't work anymore, 5 and 6 Incinerate, 7 Laser Focus, 4 through 7 Magic Coat, 3 Mimic, 4 Natural Gift, that doesn't work anymore, 4 through 7 Pain Split, 3 through 7 Psych Up and Psywave doesn't work anymore, 4 through 7 Recycle, 3 through 7 Return, that doesn't work anymore, 3, 4, and 6 Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore, 4 through 7 Signal Beam, that doesn't work anymore, 5 through 7 Smackdown, 3 through 7 Swagger, 5 and 7 Telekinesis, that doesn't work anymore, and 3 through 7 Toxic. Side game data, you got all this, okay. Pokemon Ranger, the browser entry. Solrock seemingly wobbles in midair. Its whole body flashes to impede capture. Evolution data, Solrock. Sprites, so a little shorter on these outer stones. But more or less the same. Red is for shiny, that's interesting. In Gen 4, these get a little bit longer, probably a little bit thinner as well. There's a lot more of these little rocks, although maybe you just couldn't see them. And they're also a little bit different shaped on the back here. Yeah. In Gen 5, you get the full back sprite here. Not really much changes, though. It was blue eyes. I didn't even notice that. It was blue eyes instead of red eyes, which makes sense, because that Lunatone was as well. You got the models here. Interesting models. A little bit more squished than it probably should be. But overall, pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I got those. You got the better models, I guess. A little better model. Definitely better quality models. These are not bright yellow like they are in these, although it might just be lighting. Yeah. Homes, you got these. An animation, Solrock in Pokemon the series XY. Tate's Solrock is the big one. Got all the Pokedex entries in Advanced Generation, Episode 63 in Ash's Pokedex. Solrock, the Meteorite Pokemon. Solrock has the ability to read its opponent's minds. It attacks by rotating quickly while giving off intense heat. In Advanced Generation, Episode 190 in May's Pokedex. Solrock, the Meteorite Pokemon. Sunlight is the only source of Solrock's power. It can float silently through the air. Pokemon Generations, Solrock and Pokemon Generations. Got a different image than we normally do. It's got a Steelix, a Rhyperior, and a Golurk as well. Got that in the manga. Solrock and Pokemon Adventures coming out the frame. That's kind of fun. Pokedex entries in Pokemon Adventures. In Chapter 228, the sunlight is its source of energy. It is said to be able to read the opponent's mind. It gives off heat by spinning its body. In the TCG trivia, I read both of these points in the Lunatone video. Origin, Solrock seems to be based on the sun, as well as a meteorite. Its squinted eyes may allude to the difficulty of looking directly at the sun. Solrock's shiny coloration might be a reference to red dwarf stars. Name origin, Solrock may be a combination of sol, Latin for sun, and rock. Now the languages, related articles, external links. Now let's watch Solrock's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker. In this film, Ash Ketchum, the main character, shown by companions Brock, May, and Max, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu, have come to the Millennium Festival to find that it hasn't been set up yet, so they decided to camp out at the grounds as they found out it's the next day. And Pikachu has heard something in the distance. Yes. So is Ash, I guess. So you can kind of see it there. The Solrock is on this piece of equipment. It's part of the thing. And that is Solrock's first scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's watch Solrock's scenes in Detective Pikachu. Hello and welcome to the Detective Pikachu portion of the video, or as I'd like to call it, Detective Solrock, as is only the frames with Solrock, to the best of my abilities. In this film, the Solrock only appears as a sign. You can't really see it here. I'll pause and show it off a little bit better here in a second, but in this film, Tim Goodman, the main character, has come to Rhyme City, a city where humans and Pokemon coexist, as he has found out that his father, Harry Goodman, has died in a car accident. His father was a police detective, and he's coming to sort of clean up his life. And this is Howard Clifford, the founder of Rhyme City. He's in this sort of welcome sign, greeting everyone to Rhyme City.
Welcome
see the sign
to
there?
Rhyme City.
So now we've cut to much later. Tim has met Detective Pikachu, a talking Pikachu with amnesia, who was Harry's detective partner. They have met with Howard, who has told them that Harry isn't actually dead and that his soul was taken by Mewtwo. So Tim has allied with a reporter, Lucy Stevens, and her Psyduck. They have met Mewtwo, but who they believe to be Roger Clifford, Howard's son, has captured Mewtwo. But before that happened, Mewtwo showed Tim and Detective Pikachu a vision where it seemed like Detective Pikachu had betrayed Harry, so Tim and Detective Pikachu had a bit of a falling out, and Tim has returned to Rhyme City with Lucy and her Psyduck. There's a parade for the 10th anniversary of Rhyme City being set up right now.
Today's festivities.
Sort of a news repair reporter talking about it.
Detective work?
Yeah. Okay, so then, we're gonna have to... So... it's here somewhere. Just somewhere in here. Probably down here. I think it's here. It was revealed that Howard captured Mewtwo, and he put his mind inside something called the Neuralink, and he's controlling him, and has released a bunch of Argas, which is all this clouds and stuff, and so Detective Pikachu is trying to stop him and stuff.
Detective?
Now we've cut to the very end of the movie, where it was revealed that the reason why... So it's Tim and Harry, so... He isn't actually dead, and, and it was revealed the reason why Detective Pikachu could talk is because he had Harry's soul inside of him. That's the Detective Pikachu, the proper Pikachu. And there's the Solrock.
Work or try?
I think he likes that idea.
Oh, and Tim has decided to stay in Rhyme City to become a detective. That's it, let's move on. Now let's talk about the TCG. I have one Solrock card. It's the fourth Solrock card design. It was illustrated by Ken Sugimori. In Sugimori fashion, it's just the official art on a cool background. It's a fighting type, as rock is often considered fighting in the TCG. This is odd since they could have gone with its other actual typing, which has an equivalent in the TCG, Psychic. Although some of the Solrock cards do have this type. It has 70 HP. It's 3'11" and 339.5 pounds. It has a Poke Body, Sunlight, and a move, Soul Charge. On this card, if the player has a Solrock and Lunatone on their bench or on the field, and a Psychic or Fighting type Pokemon is on the field, Sunlight makes any damage they deal, ignore the opponent Pokemon's resistance. Soul Charge is not a move in the video games. On this card, it costs 1 fighting energy and hits for 20 damage. The player searches their discard pile for a basic energy, an energy that isn't special, like a double energy, and attaches it to a benched Pokemon. Solrock is weak to Grass for plus 20 damage. It has no resistance, which is odd since it could have been resistant to Colorless, Psychic, or Fire, as it's resistant to Normal, often considered colorless in the TCG, Flying, often considered colorless in the TCG, Poison, often considered Psychic in the TCG, Fire, and Psychic in the video games. In the bottom right corner of the card, there's the Great Encounters expansion symbol. Its description reads, "A new Pokemon species rumored to be from the sun. It gives off light while spinning." This is the Pokedex entry in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black, and White. Solrock is level 29. I don't have a card for Barboach, so the next Pokemon with a card I'll be talking about is Duskull. Now let's see why other people love Solrock. Hello and welcome to the community post section of the video. The question is, what do you love about Solrock? And number one Drizzile fan has responded. They say, honestly, I'm not crazy about it, but it is weird. And I respect the weirdness. Good shiny too. Just wish it got to do anything, really, even with the stat buff. All it's known for is being absolute deadweight in Dynamax raids, which is definitely a funny legacy to have, and maybe a valid thing to love about Solrock. Thank you for responding. Let's move on. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Solrock. So this is Solrock plus Lunatone by Stormful. We did this one yesterday, but we can do it again. So we got a Solrock and a Lunatone. That's a very nice image. I mentioned how the border kind of looked like it was a portal, and you were seeing them through that, and it was kind of fun, like all the details and stuff. And yeah, I didn't really know. I didn't really comment on like the details on the Pokemon themselves. That's also very good. Then we got Pokemon Sun and Moon by Dragonil. So it's this comic. I guess it's about Sun and Moon. I guess we did this one yesterday. I'm guessing it's about talking about the Sun and Moon announcement. So we can read this again, I guess. I stayed up all night with you because you said there'd be info on the new games, but they didn't show anything. Author's note, they showed off the names, release date, and neat concept art. Hey, come on now. We've got to bond more together, at least, right? Solrock used Hyper Beam. Thud. Yeah. Very fun. Solrock and Lunatone by Tam D. So this cool sort of humanized version of Solrock and Lunatone here. That's kind of fun. I've got Solrock is really hard to draw, just saying, by Pengo Solvent. This interesting art. Solrock with a Dusknoir and a BEM here, and they're kind of stylized a little bit. It's kind of fun image. Then we got Praise the Solrock by Dragonilf. It's fun little fan art, I guess, of a sort of medieval knight or whatever, and the like with the sun, you know, with the Solrock. It's fun. We've got I Found My Son by Sim76. It's another kind of medieval knight, I guess, and invading them with like these, I think they're baby poffins? Like it's not impressed, I guess. And we've got Solrock by Mr. Red Butcher here, a very stylized Solrock here. Very much got like the sun concept with the rocks. That's kind of fun. And we've got Rock by I Am Not a Muffin, by Solrock here, kind of looking to the left or looking to the side here. Yes, very well done. I've got Solrock and Lunatone by Jenna Bunnies here. So this neat Solrock and Lunatone art here. I really like the background. It's very good. And I've got Pokemon Soul Lune by Trihedral. So Lunatone says, I can't believe we're getting our own game. I know, after years of paying our dues, we'll finally get some recognition. You want to break it to them, or should I? They're probably talking about Sun and Moon, like, you know. Yeah, like they think the game's about them, but the unknown X and Y here are talking, and, like, no. Oh, because they're X and Y, oh. they didn't get the game because the game's not about them. The previous game, yeah, because Pokemon X and Y. Got Here Comes the Sun by Eastern Cat. So, it's cool. Solrock here. Very stylized. Very cool. And got Number 338 Solrock by Sailor Alnalam. It's an interesting close-up shot of a Solrock here. I guess probably angry or something and doing either some move or I don't know what's going on with the background. And got Solrock by Arbo. This cool Solrock here, just on this white background. Kind of nice. And then we got Mega Solrock by Fatmon. So it seems to be from 2016. So this sort of their version of what a Mega Solrock would look like. There's not really a Mega Solrock. Then we got Solrock by Gajinka Once a Day. So their sort of version of a human Solrock here. Kind of almost looks like a character you could find in Steven Universe, but let's say very good. This image doesn't contain a Solrock, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I'll be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. CDT Central Daylight Time, where I'll be trying to catch a Solrock. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Barboach. As always, this is my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.